Hi guys and welcome back to our FIFA 19 Sunderland Road to Glory career mode. Now, in the last episode it was pretty much all about tinkering with the formation, trying to make our team play a little bit better, trying to win more games is the most essential thing really, but that didn't happen. I liked how attacking we were when we did play three at the back, but defensively we looked pretty goddamn shocking. And I don't think it's a sort of sustainable formation to stick with. I mean, a lot of the comments did give me different variations of three at the back, but then at the same time, it would kind of defeat the object of having any kind of left or right backs. I know there are some where you can play sort of wing backs and then wings as well, but then that only leaves us with one up top. So you're kind of fighting a losing battle from the off there, really. But there was a couple of comments as well saying to play 4-4-2, which is the very basics of football in general, but I haven't used that really, I don't think, so far in this series. I think I may have played it early on in League One, and I think it went relatively well. So to try it with some better players from obviously when we was in League One anyway, we might see something different here. We might see a change. It is really just about trying to find a formation that suits us and plays a more sort of exciting brand of football. I know I have been heavily reliant, and I did see comments on it, I'm very reliant on going down the wings. It'd be nice to see things go down the centre a bit more, and that's why I'm trying to get more players up top. It's specifically a front two who've been set to stay in the centre and getting behind. So yeah, that is what we're going to do in this episode. We are going to try the 4-4-2. Also, I asked you guys if we should sell Madra or not, and the response was very sort of hit and miss. Not many people really want to see it. Not too many people were asked, to be honest with you. But yeah, so really what I'm going to do, I'm going to try this 4-4-2 formation. In this episode we have two cup games. We have the third round of the FA Cup against Burnley, and then we have the first leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. So a very, very important game there. So really we shouldn't be messing around and experimenting at this kind of time, but it has to be done because we're not winning games and we're picking up too many draws, etc. So in terms of selling and buying players, I've been looking through our squad, and the only two players that were genuinely not playing whatsoever, like at all, is George Honeyman and Max Power, which is quite annoying, but because Max Power is on the thumbnail, which I keep moaning about, but either way. So I have put them both on the transfer list, but I will only really sell them if I manage to get a ridiculously higher price for them, because our squad is very, very bare. If we do somehow get an offer for a player that we are playing and we do like, but they do really overpay us, or they pay over the odds, then I'll definitely listen to it and consider it. I think if we were to get anyone in this window, obviously we only have 22,000 in the transfer budget, so we're not doing anything right now. If we were to get anyone, it would more than likely have to be a striker. I have seen comments to say, you know, try and get a proven Premier League striker. I think we really would have to pay over the odds if we were to get someone like that. If someone does kind of come available, and I do notice someone who has played in the Premier League for a while, or has at least had a bit of experience in the Premier League, then yeah, we'll go for him. But it's looking more likely that we would have to go in a sort of different route if you wanted a proper proven striker. I mean, a suggestion did say to go for Morelos from Rangers. I think that would be a nice signing. But I think he's probably going to be worth around 20+ million at this point in the game. So we'll have to see how it goes. We might not end up, like, you know, buying anyone in this window, which is kind of what I've kind of predicted, kind of. But like I say, you never know in the transfer window in FIFA. You might end up getting a 40 million offer for a player that's worth 20-odd million. So we'll have to see. But anyway, let's jump into this game at home against Burnley. Now, this is the team we're going to go with. We've had to rotate quite significantly because of fitness issues, but we are going to go with Cabrera in goal, Henry, Twansby, Ayer and Wan-Bissaka across the back, with Sangari and McTominay in the middle, Davies on the right, Jones on the left. We're going to try Diaz as a striker in this one. He is known as a left winger, but he does have some great finishing attributes. I think he's got like 83 or 84 finishing. His pace is very good, but his acceleration lets him down a bit. But his ball control and his passing and everything as well, that's really, really good. So I think it would be nice to see how he would do up top. And he's going to be up top alongside Broughton, of course, as well. So let's get into it. And here we are, guys, at the Stadium of Light. It doesn't look like it's raining. We are welcoming Burnley, and it is in the FA Cup. Another cup competition. We have two cup competitions in this episode. Can we do well in both? I hope we do. I do like a good cup run, as I have mentioned. We've already overachieved in the Carabao Cup, but how will we do in the FA Cup? And away we go, starting off with this 4-4-2. I wonder how it'll go for us. Oh, that's lovely stuff now. Get it in. Surely Brereton. Oh, he's missed. What a chance that was. Breaking away from the Burnley mistake. He could only get a toe on it and he couldn't direct it into the goal. It's a good start though. I think the word that would most probably accurately describe this formation is balanced. We've seen, well, that's exactly what it is. It's your standard 4-4-2. It's very balanced.
Just working away to try and find an opening.
Again, help him out. Find Diaz. It is Diaz. Still Diaz. Oh, and he's hit the bar. Jesus Christ. I don't know what else we need to do to score, guys. Every single episode now, we're either hitting the woodwork or missing easy chances. To be fair, that was quite a difficult chance to pull off, given that the keeper rushed out. But that was lovely football between the front two, which is exactly what I want to see.
Now Jones.
Welling Jones. Help him out. He does find his man. It's Brereton. Knock it on. Surely Davies gets in. Beautifully done. Lovely football. It's Davies who rockets it into the roof of the net. Get in. It's been coming. It was lovely, lovely football there. Knocking it on. What a finish. Brilliant stuff. Is it the 4-4-2 or are we just having a good day? I think it might be the 4-4-2, you know. Really, really liking it. And again, lovely link-up play. It's Davies again. Can Davies finish it again? Oh, and it's gone wide. Surely that took a deflection. I'm pretty sure it did. It looked like it did. The referee hasn't given it. This is just absolute domination, this. We're controlling defensively and in the midfield, which is something I've been talking about for a while now. We just keep winning the ball back, and we have options either way. I've got McTominay set to get forward and Sangari to stay back, and that seems to be working really well. Also... oh no, they are breaking forward for the first time. Welling, Swansea, and that's why you're captain, mate. That's why you're a channel legend. Welling. Sangari now breaking forward. Find your man. He does find Jones. He tries to bend one out. Takes a deflection. It's in. It's 2-0. As it just come up, we've had 6 shots to their none. And we've been ruthless. 2 goals in the first half, which has been such a rarity so far in recent weeks. Get in! Spreading the play nicely. Jones comes inside with his first touch. Bends it, takes a wicked deflection away from the keeper. We're not complaining. And we are 2 in the lead, and he's running away with a broken arm, it looks like. And there goes the half-time whistle, guys. An absolutely dream first half. Burnley haven't harmed us or threatened us whatsoever. A couple of times we've got in and around the area, but we've defended really well. Jones has been absolutely outstanding. Probably our biggest threat. David as well on the right. But the 2 up top, they're linking up so well, and that's what I wanted. I just want to have a system where there is 2 up top and they give us more chances, and that's exactly what's happened. Get in, lads. Go nick it off, and that's it, Davies. Help him out. Help him out. We've found his man in the middle. It's Jones. He pulls one off, and it's at the bar again. Jesus Christ. Jones is coming off, and Dylan Kelly, the youngster, the youth player, is going to be coming on. He'll be playing on the left, although he is a cam. We just don't have enough players because of fitness to cover most positions in this game, to be honest with you. But we'll be interesting to see how he does on that side. Now it is Diaz straight away, and he tries to get Kelly through. Doesn't come off, but we do win it back, and there is Kelly. So Davies now. Oh, it's a good save. Davies over the top. Get there first, son. That's it. Come on. Help him out. There we are. It's McTominay. Lays it off for Sangari. He does take a touch. He rifles one towards goal, and it's a piece of piss. I feel like we've taken our foot off the pedal a little bit in this second half. I think we've done enough to get through to the next round. First half was excellent. The second half, it's been a little bit more well contested by Burnley. They haven't threatened. We just don't seem as sharp in the second half. But I'm still very, very happy with this performance so far. And can we get Diaz through? We can't. It's a few close moments like that. Nothing much else has happened, really. And there goes full-time whistle. I'll take it. We finally get a win under our belts, given it isn't in the league. But still, considering that wasn't our full-strength squad, we still managed to put out a very, very decent performance. And it's a new formation that it might be the one we're going to be using in the future. So, guys, we have just received an offer. You're probably wondering why I'm on this screen. But we've just received an offer for McTominay, right, for about 11 million, but we could potentially get up to 16 million, which of course that's great. And I was just thinking, if we do end up sticking with the 4-4-2, we are quite heavy in the central midfield department. So then I thought I'd go over to see how much Morelos is worth, right? But obviously his scouting report, it seems to have run out, so we don't know how much he's worth. But then I've gone like this, and he is available for a pre-contract. So I kind of want to go for him. I know I'm not really a massive fan of pre-contracts, but I was informed that Villarreal are in for him, and they're in discussions with him. So I kind of want to try and get this done and over the line, and then he can come next season, which I think would be such a solid, a really, really class signing, really, for next season. It might be a little bit OP, but we do need better strikers who are going to put the ball in the back of the net. And I think Morelos does fit the bill. I think he's a very, very good striker. He's not the biggest of players in terms of height, but he is very, very strong. He's a good finisher. He's got a little bit of pace, and it's very different to what we've already got in the squad. So I am going to go for it, guys. I am going to go for it. I hope you are happy with that. I just think that would be a very good building block push into the next level next season. Okay, so I've offered him an important squad role, which he is happy with. I'll offer him a 5-year deal. See what he says to that. He is happy with that. I'll disregard a release clause. I'll just, of course, as usual, I'll remove the bonuses and what have you. Submit the offer. I needed to do it quickly because I did get notified that Villarreal are in contract negotiations with him now. So, right, okay, so he's pretty much happy with exactly that. I'll accept it. There we go. And he's going to be joining our squad at the beginning of the next transfer window. Get in! I'm really, really happy with that. Okay, I'm really happy with that. We've got ourselves a really, really good striker to come to us next season. And if we are going to be playing with a formation that has 2 strikers up top, we're going to need 4 to rotate to rotate the strikers around. So I think that's a really, really class signing. If you are happy with that, leave a like, because I think that's a class little find, that, and I think Morelos is a really good player. But now to that McTominay offer, now that we have got Morelos, I know he's not with us now, he's not here till next season, I don't really feel they need to sell him. McTominay's never put a foot wrong. He's the first on the team sheet when I am rotating, so he is getting games. We could end up getting around 15.9 million for him, maybe even a little bit more if we did push. But who we would get in to replace him, or would we need to replace him because of the amount of central midfield players we've got, I don't know. And we need to remember that Grujic is only on loan as well, so he would end up going, and then we'd be really lacking in that department for next season. And I don't really know where we would go to improve. I'm going to leave it for now, and I want you guys to let me know what you think we should do with that. Make sure you do let me know in the comments, guys. Should we sell McTominay, and then who or where should we try and improve? I know we desperately need a striker sort of right now, but I think if we do carry on playing with a 4-4-2, and we still continue to experiment with it, we might end up being okay with the strikers that we do have. Madja might end up coming good, you never know. But now to the task at hand, which is a big game. It's the first leg away from home against Blackburn in the League Cup semi-final. And this is the team we're going to go with. We have Cabrera in goal. We have Riveros, Aya and Luyendama and Akapo across the back, with Davies, Hendo, Gomez and Gooch in midfield. Just so you know, by the way, Gomez is set to get forward. Whoever's on the right of that midfield now is set to get forward, and Hendo is set to stay back whilst attacking. So we have Madja and Dennis up top, the partnership that I'm really, really hoping does kick off. But we'll have to see, won't we? Let's get into it. And here we are, guys. It's the first leg of the semi-final in the Carabao Cup. Can we get ourselves off to a good start in the first leg, and then maybe get ourselves through to Wembley, which would be absolutely insane. I'd absolutely love that. Come on, lads. Blackburn doing really well now, working it out to the left side. Got it across goal, and it has been headed away by Riveros. It's a strong start here from Blackburn, the Championship side, who've managed to get their way all the way to the semi-final now. Well in, Dennis. Gets it in towards Madge. It's been headed away. They're just so solid at the back. Blackburn, they're really no nonsense as well. The second we close them down at the back, they hoof it out for a throw-in 9 times out of 10. We're not really getting too close to him. Gomez now trying to push us up the field. Help him out. He does find Madge. Help him. Out wide. Nicely done for Gooch. Still Gooch. He does strike it. It's a good save. And it is now Madja. And he loses out. Of course he does. Nice work here by Blackburn. Working across the goal. Still got it. It's down this left-hand side where they're getting quite a bit of joy. But Akpo's done well there, and it's been headed away by Riveros again. Really piling the pressure on now. Blackburn, no wonder they are where they are in this competition. Breaking forward. Aya dives in. It's a good chance for Blackburn, and we're a goal down. Oh my God. Is the upset on the cards? Championship Blackburn are now in the lead, and they do deserve it, to be fair to him. We haven't created enough. And it's a very, very good passing move. And it's Bradley Dack who gets it. And again, nicely done, it is Dennis. And again, Madger, he strikes it, and of course it goes fucking way over the bar. And there goes half-time whistle, guys. And what a different and disappointing performance this has been so far. It hasn't, not much has happened at all in this game. Blackburn have just seemed a lot more sort of direct in going for goal. They're really quick at getting to the edge of our box and making chances there, whereas with us, they're just piling bodies back when we do go forward, and it makes it so hard to cut through. And it's not going to get any easier now because we have conceded. They will be quite happy to sit back and soak up the pressure. So we might need to make a couple of changes in the second half if nothing does go well in the opening sort of 20-odd minutes. You can see there, nothing much has happened. We've had just about more possession. Both had 2 shots. They've had 2 on target, managed to score 1. It's quite a boring game. Blackburn are just edging it. And again, make your own Davies. It is Davies. He's broke him. It's Davies. Still Davies. Finish. Oh, it's too long to take the shot. Oh, good chance. Take the corner shot as we do. That's it. And dink it back in. Towards Ayer at the back post. It's been cleared away. Hendo on for Gooch. Go on, Gooch. You have a crack, son. It is Gooch. And it's a class save by the keeper. Come on. Short corner again. Let's have it. Take your touch. Back inside. Dink it in towards the back post. Surely it's in. It's 1-1. It's Luyendama again. And I think that's his 4th goal of the season so far. Get in. That short corner is working absolute wonders recently. Really when we need it. It's a good ball from Davies to the back post. And Luyendama is completely unmarked. It's a very good finish to tuck it into the near post. We're back in it now. Get in. Give it him back, that's it. It is Madger. Hits it first time. And you are so shit, son. Why did you hit it with your left foot? His finishing's literally like high 80s. So I don't know why he just can't finish the frigging ball. And that's a class ball, that though, for Dennis. If he can get there, he can't. The keeper does punch it. Go on, Dennis. Get there first, son. Get there first. Come on. That's it. Knock it inside. It is Gooch. He strikes one, Gooch to the near post. And it's too easy. Oh. Go on, Dennis. Go on, Dennis. Turn. Get across goal. Oh, I should have just shot or something, shouldn't I? Now I'm the one who's guilty of trying to walk it into the back of the net. Now here is Gomez tries to find his man. It's Dennis. He's taking way too long with the top. And he's hit the post. Did anyone see what happened to the Blackburn player then? What the fuck was that? That was like FIFA 14 shit. But now here's Gomez and it's fucking miles over. Jesus shit. Oh, and there goes full-time whistle. 1-1. Not a bad result considering it is the first leg. 2 completely different performances comparing the first to the second. First half was so even. Blackburn, if anything, probably looked the better side. That second one was just absolutely dominated. But they just sat back and they were really, really difficult to get through. I'm sure the stats will back me up on that when we see what happened there. Yeah, 11 shots. They didn't even get a shot in that second half. If you remember, we both had 2 shots at half time. So we went on to have an extra 9 efforts. Oh, God. We need a striker, don't we? So, guys, before we do leave the episode, remember we do have an offer for Scott McTominay. Should we accept it? And we've just had an offer for George Honeyman as well from Angers. 1.85 million. We could probably get a little bit more than that anyway. But what do you guys think? Should we accept them? Should we keep one and go for the other? You know what I mean. You let me know in the comments down below. But if you have enjoyed this episode, please smash the like button for me. It'd be massively, massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay jammy.